Now we move to the United States because high school students across America have walked out today in protest of gun violence and calling for gun control reform. This was the scene in Washington, where students gathered outside the White House. The walkout started on the East Coast at 10 a.m. local time and swept across the country as the clocks struck 10 across the different time zones. Well, students walked out at Columbine High School in Colorado, where 13 people were killed in a school shooting in 1999. And this was a scene in Florida, where Westglades Middle School students walked to the Stoneman Douglas football field to join in solidarity 1 month from the shooting there. The walkouts were 17 minutes long for each life lost in that school. Our correspondent in Los Angeles, James Cook, joins us there live now. James.
Yes, thanks very much indeed. And students, as you say, walking out all across the country a month to the day after the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. And you referenced there as well the Columbine shootings in 1999. And in many ways, some people look at that date as the date where an epidemic of modern mass shootings began in the United States. Well, here we're at Palos Verdes Peninsula High School with some of the students who walked out a short time ago, starting with Olin first of all here. Why did you walk out? What is your message?
Our message is school safety. We believe that what happened in Parkland should never, ever happen again. We walked out for the 17 who tragically lost their lives, and we walked out to honor them and to continue to walk out for change and push for change in our schools, because we need to see change as students. This should never happen again.
Your message talks about Congress. What is your message for Congress? What does it say?
Our sign says, hey, where you at Congress? And what we're saying is that a lot of us will be turning 18. Some of us, even if you're freshmen, will be 18 in, 3-4 years. And we believe that Congress needs to start listening to us students. And we walked out nationally to show them that our voices need to be heard, that our voices must be heard, because change has to happen. This epidemic has to end.
And Jacqueline, you have personal experience of gun violence. You knew someone who died in the Las Vegas shooting.
Yeah, that was my cousin Christopher. Yeah, it's been really rough these past 5 months, and so, you know, when the Parkland shooting happened, it just hit really close to home, because I've experienced, you know, a loss of, you know, of such a tragic event, and they were high school students just like us.
And your sign says we need action, not thoughts and prayers. That's a reference to the politicians, some politicians who often say it's not the time in the immediate aftermath of a shooting for anything to happen, but for thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers are just words. It's not action. It's not going to do anything to change our country. We need, you know, we need reforms, and we need them now. So,
Amalia, you were among the students who walked out. Tell me what it was like. What was the scene? How many people were there?
The vibe was amazing. I would estimate that there were between 500 and 1,000 students there, which just blew us away. Everyone is uniting as one in the school to make change.
And Amira, what's your message? It's very simple actually, and it's on your sign here. Tell me about it.
Our message is never again, and our message is that we've had enough, and enough is enough. And we just want to tell people that the underlying issue is safety, and safety should be everyone's priority, no matter how you identify yourself, no matter your party.
Sam, just briefly, why is this important to you?
It's important to everybody, not just me. You know, in Parkland, it was those kids, but who knows who it could be next, you know. And without action, nothing's going to change, so we need to work together. We need to disarm hate. And whether you're left or right, just come together to make a change, because nobody wants dead people.
Thank you all very much indeed. That's the view here from Palos Verdes Peninsula High School. Back to you.
James Cook there, thanks very much.